Okay, so now we are going to learn about the ing, which is called present progressive. In Spanish, we know it as gerundio. Okay, can you tell me when to use this?
Can you describe actions happening right now
Uh-huh, very good.
in this exact moment or ongoing temporary actions?
Perfect. Okay, time markers are
Ahora mismo, en este momento, actualmente.
actualmente. Actualmente means currently, not actually. So currently.
Okay.
Okay, and ahora mismo means right now, right at this second. And ahora on its own means now. Okay, now how do you create this? If you have an ar ending verb, you say ando. If you have an ir, you say yendo. Okay, now let's read the examples.
Ahora mismo estoy hablando con mi amiga. En este momento estoy viendo una película.
Película.
Actualmente estoy viviendo en Budapest.
Muy bien, perfect. Okay, could you translate those sentences to me? Just to make sure you get it.
I'm speaking with my friend.
Uh-huh. Well, right now I'm speaking with my friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right now. And then in a moment, we are going to watch the movie, or I'm
No,
going to watch it.
I am watching a movie at this moment. Remember, all of these things are gonna be things that are happening right now.
Oh, un momento would be in the future.
Exactly. En este momento is at this moment.
Okay.
Very
And
good.
then you live in Budapest?
Exactly. So currently, remember?
Sure.
Oh, shoot. 1 second. I don't know what happened there. I think I just deleted it by mistake. There we go. Okay, so currently I am living in Budapest. Now, could you tell me where does this word come from? What is the root? What is the father, let's say?
Vivo?
What was that?
Vivo?
Vivo is I live. Vivir would be the
Good.
root. Vivir
Okay.
would be the root. Awesome. But yes, very good. You identified it. Now, vivo means what?
Live?
Who? Who does?
I?
I live. Vivo means I live. Now, what does estoy viviendo mean?
I'm currently living.
I'm living. I'm
Okay.
living. If you want to say currently, you would have to add this, right? But just
Oh,
these two together, it means I am living.
okay.
Okay. What about this one? What is the root?
Hablar.
Perfect. Therefore, estoy hablando means
I am speaking now.
I am speaking. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. So this one is just I am speaking. If you want to add now, then it will have to
Right.
be ahora. Okay. Awesome. What about this one? What does it mean?
I am, I want to say I'm paying for maybe the ticket, but I'm not sure.
Pain would be
Yeah.
pagar. Pagar.
Okay.
This one is. Do you know película?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Movie.
Very good. What do you do with a movie?
Watch.
Okay. So what does it mean?
I'm watching.
Perfect. I'm watching. Okay. And do you
I'm
know the
thinking
root?
about viendo. I'm thinking about what's the word for sell? Viente or something like that?
Ah, venta. Yes, V-E-N-T-A.
That's what had me messed up there.
Venta. Yeah, no, no, no. So I'm watching a movie. Yeah, I'm not selling a movie. Yeah. Now, what is the root of this?
Vender?
Vender is the root
No,
for selling,
that's a
to
that's
sell.
something else.
To sell is vender.
Yeah.
Great, great that you know that one. But this one is ver, V-E-R, which means to see or to watch, okay? Now, hablar, to speak. Hablando, speaking. Estoy hablando, I am speaking. Ver, to watch, to see. Viendo, watching, seeing. Estoy viendo, I'm watching, I'm seeing. Vivir, to live. Viviendo, living. Estoy viviendo, I am living.
Okay.
Yeah, does that all make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Now let's do a couple words here.
Actual mente was what again?
Currently,
Currently.
and we pronounce it actual. Actualmente.
Actualmente.
Perfect. Second. Okay. Now, all of these ones are the roots hardly. Depending on ar or endings, you're going to have to say either ando or yendo to make it an ing word, okay? So
Uh-huh.
trabajar means
To work.
working would be
Trabajando.
perfect. How would you say I am working?
Estoy trabajando.
Perfect. How would you say I am working now?
Ahora.
Perfect.
Estoy trabajando.
Very good. You could say ahora estoy trabajando ahora. Okay, now I'm working or I'm working now. You can put it at the beginning or you can put it at the end.
Okay.
Okay, next one is,
Estudiar.
okay, studying.
Estudiar. Estudiando.
Very good. I am studying Spanish with Amy.
Estoy estudiando con Amy.
Muy bien, estoy estudiando español con Amy. Muy bien. Okay. Do you know the word for message?
Mensaje.
Perfecto. I am writing a message.
Estoy escribiendo
Ujú.
mensaje.
Un mensaje. A message. Un mensaje.
Un mensaje.
Say it again.
Estoy. What was the sentence again? I am writing a message.
Yep.
Estoy um escribiendo.
What would be your ending, Harley? Would you choose ando or would you choose yendo for this?
Oh, escribiendo
Perfect. Yes.
un mensaje.
Perfect. I am writing a message. What about for you? Would you know how to say for you?
I'm writing a message for me.
Like for you. Like I'm writing a message for you. Or for you, I have a gift
Uh,
for you.
it would be estoy escribiendo
Ujú.
para mí.
Un mensaje para
Un
ti.
mensaje.
Para ti. For you.
Oh, for you. Okay.
Para ti.
Sometimes when we say you and me, I get it confused.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good point. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be more specific, but yeah, for you, para ti.
Product T.
Very good. Estoy escribiendo un mensaje para ti. Do you know the word forgive?
Why would you not say, why is it T instead of Te?
Very
Because
good
all
question.
things are Te.
Very good question. You know how we have in English he, his,
Uh-huh.
him, himself? You know how we have all of those?
Yeah.
Well, in
Kind of
Spanish
like
we
that.
have, huh?
It's kind of like that.
It's kind of like that. Sometimes you're gonna use him, sometimes you're gonna use his, sometimes it's gonna be he, right? I can say he is very smart. Um, I I like him, or I like his style, right?
Okay.
All of those sentences are very different. I cannot use he, him, and his interchangeably, correct?
Right.
I cannot say him very smart or he's very smart, like as he's very smart, like this, right? I need to say he is
He is. Yeah.
exactly, right? So my point is like these are not interchangeable. In the same way, tú, ti, and te are different. Tú is when I refer to you, specifically like you, the person. Like this would be the equivalent of he. Now, this one is slightly more complicated because both of them, these ones would be more like him. Okay? Now, the difference is, by the way, they don't mean that. This is all you, but I'm just trying to give you an example with him.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, with he,
Now,
him,
and
and him.
how do you know when to use T and Te?
Very good question. So that's where we're gonna get into. So since they are kind of similar in that way, um, te is when when the person receives an action, right? Te
Yeah,
amo.
you don't say T gusta, you say Te gusta.
Very good. Te gusta, you're saying it
Like?
pleases you.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
it's actually you like, but if I were to translate it very specifically, exactly with what the meaning is intended, gustar is to be pleased or to be liked, right? So
Okay.
te gusta is like it pleases you. And again, we put the you at the end, right? In English, but in Spanish it goes at the beginning. So I love you, te amo. Te gusta? Sorry. I love you, te amo. Te gusta? Um, you like or it pleases you. Now, very good question. When we say ti, for example, para ti, uh, well, that's probably the most common example, so I'm just gonna stick to that one. Para
Okay.
ti now means for you,
You?
okay? You're not necessarily receiving an action, but maybe you're receiving something like a gift. I have a gift for you. I have a message for you. I I'm thinking about you actually. Estoy pensando en ti. I am thinking about you. Okay? So you are not receiving necessarily an action like I
Pensando means thinking.
ah pensando means thinking. Very good. And what do you think it's the root if I'm saying pensando and that means thinking?
Pensar?
Pensar. Yeah. With an R.
Pensar.
Perfect. Pensar. Yeah. Estoy pensando en ti, para ti. Tengo un regalo para ti, for example. One second, I have a gift for you. Regalo. Now, Te dije means I told you. I told you. I saw you. I bought you a gift, right? I sold you a car. I paid I paid you, I guess. Yeah, I paid you yesterday, for example. But now, if you want to talk about something that I did for you, or for example, thinking about you, that's when you would use ti. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Different times, right? Different occasions. Now, don't overthink it too much. The most common thing to say is te, actually.
Okay.
The most common out of those three, what we use the most is actually te, because you're receiving an action. I told you, I saw you, I bought you a gift. All of these things, you are receiving an action. So it's very common to see it everywhere. Te, much more than tú, much more than ti.
Okay.
So yeah, here and there you might need to use one or the other, but te is what you should be more concerned about, let's say.
Okay.
Okay, now corregir means to correct someone, to correct a mistake. Now, how would you say, now there is a tiny little bit of a change here. We would make it an I there. But other than that, we just follow the same rules that we've been doing. So let's say I am correcting you, for example.
How do you pronounce that word again?
Corregir.
Corregir.
Yeah, muy bien.
Okay. And what did you say the question was?
I'm correcting, just making it ing.
Estoy uh, corriendo.
Corrigiendo.
Corrigiendo.
Hiendo.
Hiendo.
Hiendo. Very good. Why?
Okay.
Because we have the yendo here, right? Estoy corrigiendo. Estoy corrigiendo. Perfect. I'm correcting something. Estoy corrigiendo. Now, it's pretty good. For example, I'm correcting my homework. Estoy corrigiendo
Mi tarea.
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 Perfect. Okay, say it again.
Estoy corrigiendo.
Mhm,
Hiendo. Mi
mm,
tarea.
Tarea.
Yeah.
Mi tarea. Muy bien. Okay, what about I'm selling my phone? Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm selling my
Estoy,
phone.
estoy vendiendo.
Vendiendo. Very good.
Vendiendo. Mi celular.
Mi celular. Celular. Celular.
Celular.
Muy bien, mi celular. I am buying a ticket.
Don't tell me ticket. I am trying my best to remember.
I can tell you that it starts with a B.
Boleta.
Correcto, boleto.
Estoy comprando
Ujú,
mi boleta.
Muy bien. Ya, mi boleto.
Boleto.
Muy bien. Mi boleto. Estoy comprando mi boleto. Ujú.
What is suitcase?
Ah, maleta.
Maleta. Yeah.
Maleta, boleto. Estoy comprando mi boleto. Very good. Oh, by the way, cargar. What do you think cargar means?
Charge.
Yes, and it also means to carry. So how would you say I'm carrying my suitcase?
Estoy cargando.
Make sure that you are not keeping the R.
Cargando.
Yes,
Estoy cargando mi moleta.
perfect.
Moleta.
Yeah, that's great. Now, Harley, just make a note here about the ing. Okay? Make sure that you're putting those rules that ar becomes ando, ir becomes yendo. And what we just did is exactly what you're gonna do every single time you come across a word that you want to change into ing. Okay? So if you are, you know, eating, what would you say?
Um, comiendo.
Perfect. If you are drinking, what would you say?
Tomando.
Perfect, tomando. Yeah. If you're leaving a place, oh, sorry, salir. If you're leaving a place, what would you say?
Saliendo.
Yes, there we go. Estoy saliendo de casa. I'm leaving home right now. Okay, perfect. Does that make sense, Harley?
Yes.
Would you like to continue with more or not?
Uh, we can. I'm enjoying it.
Okay, let's do one more of these things. So far, we are in a way covering the present tense, okay?
Uh-huh.
ing is also a type of present. It's something that is happening now, right? And the
Yep.
first thing that we learned about was the present. Now, what do you think it's the difference between, for example, say, I work uh, at a construction company, and for example, I am working at a construction company. What would you say is the difference between those two?
It would just be trabajar.
Not really. I don't want you to translate it. Just like think about it in English. What is the difference between those two sentences?
What was it? I am working for a construction company and I work for a construction company.
Exactly. Yeah. What do you think is the difference between those two? It's pretty similar in a way. So what's the difference? Why did people even bother to create this whole ing concept, both in Spanish and in English, if it sounds the same?
The ing means you're doing it right now.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's why the whole concept even exists.
Okay.
Because, for example, you could say, um, I eat meat, right? Como carne. But if you say estoy comiendo carne, then that means that you're eating meat at that moment. Does that make sense?
Yep.
One is a general truth. One is a statement. I eat meat. The
Yeah.
other
Or
one
I.
is I'm eating meat. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
far we know.
Maybe this will help me with some of my English and grammar. Because
I know.
I never I'm more of I've always been like a hands-on learn with my hands person, and
Yeah.
I basically said fuck school.
Yeah. And that's good. It's also good to create your own path because
Yeah.
many people just don't really like this. I like this, so that this is why I do this. But I mean, if you don't like it, you just should not do it. A friend of mine is, like, um, he's an entrepreneur. He does his own thing too, and he just found himself really enjoying to, play poker and stuff. So like for him that works, right? So that's
Yeah,
something
when it
that,
comes to like school, I think math and and language arts is really the maybe your core. The rest of it's just fillers.
yeah, I mean there are things that we
The rest should
definitely
be
cannot do.
optional.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. There are a lot of things that I consider very, very important. Learning about budgeting and like finance and all of that, that should be definitely mandatory.
But
Um,
it's never been that way.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree that unless you learn from your parents or a mentor or something, like you don't
right.
know, you could make $500 a month and spend 600 before you know it, and then you're in the red.
Don't be talking about me, all right?
Oh. Well, that's not good, Amy.
I
You're
know.
only making 500, you need to spend maybe half max.
Yeah, I know, I know. Oh, this life of mine. Getting better, getting better. Gonna make it, I'm gonna learn about it before I'm 30.
Is that a problem of yours?
It's getting better for sure, but it's just that I went to Europe and it was my dream. So I don't really regret it, but I'm just slowly getting there right now, just adjusting things.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's better than going out and buying a bunch of shoes and purses and
Oh
shit you
no,
don't need.
that would never be me. That will never be me. I mean, I enjoy wearing different things, but yeah, it concerns me to do things like more things that I can, have
Remember,
a memory with,
experience,
right?
experiences, photos.
Exacto. Now, the last thing is the reflexive verbs, right? And this concept means that we do it to ourselves. Yeah?
Okay.
So
Yep.
that's pretty much it in with those three things that we are learning. Okay? So we
Okay.
have the present, which is a general truth. We have the present progressive, which is so similar. It just means that it's happening right now. Okay?
Okay.
And then we have the reflexives, which again is also something that can happen in the present tense. However, these ones can happen anytime, right? I
Uh-huh.
showered today or I took a shower yesterday, right? The concept with this one is that you do it to yourself, okay?
Okay.
But we were practicing, we were learning about it in the present tense. Now, the next one, now this is the past tense, okay? This past tense is the first past tense that I want to teach you because it's the simple one. Now, what does even simple mean here? Well, it means that there is one that when the action ends, um, sorry, this past tense means that the action ended. There is other past tenses that have other freaking rules to it, but this one it just means that the action ended. For example, let's read this. Let's
Amy,
read.
you sent this to me, right or no?
Yes, I did. I think so. If not, I will definitely send it to you. But I think I did. I sent you a link. So the link should give you access to it. But I did not send you the document itself, like the PDF, let's say. But I can also do that. But
Yeah,
I sent
could
you
you?
just the link
'Cause then I can just print it from my phone.
for 100%. Yeah. Okay. So let's read these ones, por favor.
Ayer hablé con mi mama.
Okay. Now I want you to emphasize those words.
Hablé,
Perfecto. And then
mamá,
perfecto. Okay, and this one is ayer. Yeah.
ayer.
Ayer. You know how you say yeah, yeah, yeah. Ayer.
Ayer.
Perfecto.
What
Mhm.
is yeah? There is. That's or
Ay.
I.
There is ay.
Ahí.
Ay. Ay.
Okay.
Mhm. So ayer.
Anoche,
Uh-huh.
anoche compré
Com
unos tacos.
compré.
Compré.
Very good.
Oh, I'm ready.
Oh my.
Tacos is my love language. It
Tacos are
has
the
been
only
my
reason.
whole life.
Tacos is the only reason why you're learning Spanish, I know.
You know what's crazy? I go to all them places and around Playa and different parts of Mexico, and you
Mm.
guys have 100 things for carne, all kinds of shit.
Sí. Y también tienes opciones vegetarianas. Puedes tener un taco de champiñones, un taco de espinacas, un taco de huevo, you know.
Uh-huh.
Puedes tener un taco de carne, un taco de pollo, un taco ¿qué más? Camarón, de pescado, de pulpo,
Oh yeah.
fucking anything.
I tell you something else I like down there is coco camarones.
Camarones con coco,
Yeah.
pero de camarón.
Yes.
Ah, camarón y coco. Oh, sí,
They
es mi
put it in
favorito.
a coconut and give it to you.
Oh. Ah, entiendo, entiendo. Ok, ok, wow. Qué loco. Ok, y la última es esta, ¿ok?
El año pasado viví en otro
País.
país.
Okay. Now, could you tell me what they mean?
Yesterday I spoke with my mom.
Yep.
Last night I bought
Mm-hmm.
tacos.
Perfect.
Does it mean the last one means I lived
Mm-hmm.
in another country for a year, maybe?
Last year.
Last.
Last
Okay.
year. So write that down. El año pasado means last year. Ujú. La semana pasada, last week. En el mes pasado, last month. Ujú. Excelente. Now, tell me, Harley, uh, when you read all these examples, does it feel like these actions ended?
Yeah, you're telling them what you did do, right?
Exactly. They happened and they ended, all these actions. Does that make sense what I'm saying there?
Uh-huh.
Like all these actions are done. I spoke with my mom. Done. I bought some tacos. Done. I lived in a different country last year. Done. Okay? Now, let's read this, please.
Use this tense to describe completed actions in the past with a clear beginning and end, usually tied to a specific moment in time.
Very good. It could also be in 1999, I was born. Like that's ended, right? Like that ended.
Wow.
I was born once, right? So nací. So that
That
is
means born?
yeah. Nacer is to be born. That is the root. And nací would be I was born, like in the past tense. And the past tense of the action is ended because there is other variations of that, but we are gonna focus for now simple past.
Okay.
Now, okay. Awesome. Let's read the time markers, por favor.
Ayer, anoche, la semana pasado, o
Pasada.
pasada,
Ajá, muy bien.
el mes pasado, el año
Ujú.
pasado,
Y esto es en 1999, for example. So, en 1999. 1999. Now, Harley, real quick, this D, let's make, you know how we say that in English? That, I like that.
uh-huh,
Let's say pasado, do.
pasado,
Yes. That's what you want to do whenever you see a D in Spanish, okay? Pasada, pasado. Can you say it?
pasada, pasada, pasado,
Perfect, okay? Now, in English, we say pasado, right? Now, that is not bad because you're going to have an accent and that's perfectly fine. Now, just so you know, this D in Spanish sounds very close to the TH in the word that. You know how maybe some young people write it like this sometimes?
Yeah.
Okay, so so you want to focus on that sound, that. So pasada, pasado.
That.
Mhm.
Same for what? They do WAT, I think.
For what?
Yeah.
Like
I haven't seen that in a long time.
W what?
WAT, I think.
Oh, like what?
Yeah.
Uh,
This
and
is this.
if
The
you're British, you say what, mate? What what?
what man?
What, mate? They say mate instead of dude.
Oh, kind of like
The British,
Australia.
well, the English people, yeah, they also do that. Australia. You what, mate? Okay, so that's the simple past, all right? Now, we're not done here since we, of course, have the conjugation. And again, I'm going to focus on the regular verbs. Ir, again, is one of those annoying verbs that don't make any freaking sense. So in the past, it becomes fui for some fucking reason. So this does not like follow any rules that we see right here, okay?
Okay.
The Nick is calling me. 1 second. I'm so sorry. Can you hear that? Could you hear that?
Something in the background. It didn't
Oh
make
my goodness. Yeah, they're calling me. That's so weird. Okay. Now, what does this mean? This at the end, it means when I did the action, okay? I did the action and it was something that ended, such as ayer hablé con mi mamá. I spoke with my mom, such as compré unos tacos. I bought some tacos. Now, the reason why these two are is because the root is ar, hablar, comprar. But what about here? It is BB. So why?
because the ending, the root is vivir.
Exactly. Therefore, the ending for I, there are two options. There is and there is e. And choosing one or the other depends on the root verb. Okay? So let's do this whole thing again. Okay. So, Harley, I worked would be
Estoy
no. Trabajando is I am working, but this is I worked in the past. This is
Okay.
not the present tense at all, right?
Okay. It
So
would
what's
be trabajé,
exacto? I corrected an exercise or my homework.
corregir, corregir,
Corregí. Yes,
corregir,
corregí. Perfect. I wrote,
escribí,
escribí. And remember how to say I love you?
te amo,
Very good. How do you think you would say I wrote you a message?
yo escribí
Mm.
un mensaje.
Yo is I, right? So you want to replace that I for you, which would be
Uh, say what is the sentence again, please?
I wrote you a message. And as a point of reference, use te amo, which means I love you, right?
Yo escribí te un mensaje.
Okay, I like the thinking. Now, remember that Spanish is
Sí.
backwards. So, you don't say amo te, we say te amo, right? So,
Oh, well, I'm confused, Amy.
okay. Te amo means I love you, correct?
Right?
Te means,
You
and amo means
love?
I love. And how do I know it means I love?
Oh, because it has the O at the end.
Perfect. Very good. Now, escribí means
To write?
escribir means to write. But escribí, bí, without the R at the end, means
I wrote?
I wrote. Perfect. And you noticed how you already said I wrote? You don't need the yo in there. So forget
Oh,
about the yo completely. Because the yo is not necessary, at least not in Spanish. This is why we have so many freaking conjugations, because each and every letter represents something. So, y in this context, it already means I. So, escribí already means I wrote. Therefore, you don't need yo. Now,
okay.
the question was, I wrote you, right? I wrote you. Again, following the pattern, following the logic of te amo, which is you, I love, how would you say I wrote you?
Escribí te?
Or the opposite. Remember,
Oh,
because I'm
te
not saying
escribí?
yes, because I'm not saying amo te, I'm saying te amo. Therefore, I wrote you would be
Te escribí un mensaje?
perfect. I
Okay.
wrote you a message, okay? Very good. So now you're learning how that works, okay? But it's just a tiny little introduction to it, but we're gonna get more into it later,
So
okay?
if I did anything, I gave you a present.
I gave you a present. Yeah, you would still, what would you need to
Same,
put at the beginning?
would it be te?
Yes, you would need to put that at the beginning because the person receiving the action goes first. I wrote you becomes you, I wrote. I love you becomes you, I love. And I gave you becomes you, I gave. Spanish is backwards. Does that make
So
sense?
anything is so anything that I would do for
Mm-hmm.
you, te
Mm-hmm.
would be in the beginning, no matter what.
Yes, there might be a couple of things here and there that won't work that way, but yes. I mean, I feel afraid sometimes to tell you yes to certain things because Spanish is such a horrible language sometimes. So, but yeah, for the most part, I gave you, I bought you, I saw you, I you know, s- like I don't know, punch you, like I
Wow.
hugged you, like
Hostile.
basta. You're right.
Yeah.
So all these things are, yeah, they are gonna have te at the beginning. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Um, okay, and then escribir, to write. Mandar, do you know what mandar means?
No.
To send.
Okay.
And sometimes it even means commanding, to command someone, to give like a command to someone. Okay, but mostly means to send. And then probar, which means
To try?
perfect, or tasting. Remember that?
Oh yeah, taste or to try.
Okay, very good. So how would you say I sent?
Mende,
Mande, perfect. And I tasted or I tried.
probe,
Probé. Very good. So I tried chilaquiles in Playa del Carmen would be
probe, chilaquiles in Playa del Carmen.
perfect. Yeah. I sent you a message.
Te mandé un mensaje.
Perfect. Very good. Mm, okay.
There's so
Um,
much to remember, a little bit at a time.
yeah. And I bought you tacos would be
Uh, te compré
yes.
unos tacos.
Unos tacos would be some tacos. Perfect. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I bought you some tacos. Mm-hmm. Te compré unos tacos. You know how uno is one? Then
Yeah,
unos
unos
is
some.
some. Yes. Awesome. Okay.
Who
So
wrote this language?
who did I don't know. I don't know. I mean, all languages are very weird when you really get into them. It's
Do you, when you started learning English, did you
Mhm.
feel it was easy to learn, or what was your opinion?
That's a
Or
very
what is your
good
opinion?
question. I learned at a very young age and I was obsessed with the language. I genuinely always loved English. I loved how it sounded. I loved my father worked with tourists all the time. So I just grew up listening to him speak on the phone, and I just thought it was fascinating how he could just communicate in a language that I just didn't understand at all, right? Like something that just seemed like a whole new world to me. So I think my fascination for it made me really enjoy the process. I don't think it was ever painful for me, just because but I was young, right? So I
Right.
had fun with it the entire time. Um, of course, I think there were times where I think mostly pronunciation is what made me really be like, what is this language? Like, why? For example, like read is read, right? Like read.
Yeah.
But then suddenly this is read. And how do you
Right.
know that? I read a book, I read a book, and it's written the exact same way. It makes no fucking sense. So,
For that. But yeah, yeah,
yeah.
that's a little strange.
So that's something that happens in English that doesn't happen in Spanish. In Spanish, when it comes to pronunciation, it is so, so, so reliable, so predictable. English is not.
But
So,
you also have read is Reed. I don't know if that's what is I don't know if that I don't know what that actually means.
Which one?
Reed?
R-E-D? Read?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's another one. I'm not sure what read means actually. Reed means a reed, a tall, slender, leafed plant of the grass family which grows in water or on marshy ground, or a weak or impressionable
Okay.
person. Reed. Okay, interesting. Yeah, but that's it. Exactly. That's what makes no sense for me in English. I'm gonna end the session here. 1 second. Ba, ba, ba.